Jacob lived in the land where his father had stayed together with his wives, sons and daughters, in the land of Canaan. Rebekah, whom he loved the most, gave birth to Joseph. Jacob loved him more than his other sons because he had been born to him in his old age. When his brothers saw that their father loved him more than any of them, they hated him and would not speak to him. One night Joseph had a dream. He dreamt that his sheaf rose and stood upright, while his brothers' sheaves gathered around him and bowed down to it. When he told his brothers, they hated him all the more. One day, Jacob sent Joseph to look for his brothers. "Here comes that dreamer," they said to each other when they saw him in the distance, and they plotted to kill him. Since the time of Abraham, Satan tried to destroy God's dreamers, for he knows that dreamers are dangerous. Thomas Edward Lawrence once said that everyone dreams, but not equally. Those who dream by night in the dusty recesses of their minds wake in the day to find that it was vanity. But the dreamers of the day are dangerous men and women, for they may act their dreams with open eyes to make it possible. Joseph experienced obstacles to accomplish his dream. His brothers took him and threw him into the cistern. And he was sold by his brothers to Midianite merchants for 20 shekels of silver, to Ishmaelites who took him to Egypt. Then Joseph was sold as a slave to Potiphar, the Pharaoh's chief steward. He was then falsely accused of raping Potiphar's wife, and he was thrown into prison. While in prison, he helped the chief cupbearer interpret his dreams in exchange for his freedom. But once the cupbearer was restored to his position, he forgot Joseph. Joseph stayed in prison for 2 more years. But Joseph held on to the dream. He trusted God that his present sufferings have a greater purpose in his life. When the great famine took over the land, Jacob sent his sons to Egypt to buy grains so they could survive. Joseph shared to his brothers how God had saved him and how he overcame. He told them that it was God who sent him ahead to Egypt to save lives. Joseph was the remnant to deliver the Israelites from famine. Joseph saved many in this world through his dream.
Then you will take me back to Canaan, the land God promised Abraham. And it will be as the Lord promised. Our descendants shall be known as Israel, and will be a multitude of nations, each brother unto himself, a tribe of Israel.
It is time to get a dream for the singles around the world.